Well, in today's Frontline Diaries segment, we connect with Kate Duke, clinical manager at the Ottawa Hospital. Kate, you help cancer patients and their families navigate all of this. What has been the toughest part for you?
Oh, that's a great question. I think it's that balance between making sure that patients still get the best care possible while we had to suddenly shift to virtual. We see like thousands of visits a month. So to suddenly have to change from in-person visits and convert all of these visits to over the phone, this was a huge undertaking for my team. Each case had to be reviewed because obviously if there was a clinical reason, a reason that the patient needed to come to the center, we still wanted to do that, but we had to make sure that everything was set up to make sure that visit was as safe as possible.
A massive undertaking for your team. And of course, you're asking them to step up at a time that's pretty stressful for them as well. And you're worried about keeping them safe and keeping them feeling supported, right?
Absolutely. We had daily huddles, and I could feel the tension of my team. I could feel how scary it was for them to come to the building, how worried they were. Do we have the right supports in place? Do we have the right supports in place for them and for our patients? If there was a cancer patient need in the chemo unit or the radiation unit or on an inpatient unit, we started to prepare my team that they would have to be ready to go wherever the greatest need was. So that meant for lots of nurses retraining in a time that was really stressful, but it also meant like every day coming into something that was new.
And how are you sleeping at night? Is it all is it all starting to ease? Are you still feeling that tension every day?
I'm definitely sleeping better now. Those March, April days were filled with adrenaline. And like, I think as healthcare workers, we have a fundamental purpose. And that purpose was one of the most grounding drivers that made it really easy to come to work. We got to be here. We need to serve our community.
And you and your team, the most essential of essential workers, you have to be out at work. You have to be doing what you're doing. In the middle of all this is this sort of new concept of the people that don't need to be out there should be staying home. We all kind of had to adjust to that, and your friends did something kind of special to support you in that way.
My team at home, like my husband, my daughter, my sister, my mom, our daycare provider, my friends and my family, all kept saying like, we're home because of you, Kate, we're home for you. But what they did really was like carry me. They made me meals, they packed my lunches, they packed my staff individual treats.
And tell me about this video.
Oh, um, it's like it still gives me goosebumps. I just got this text from my cousin, who's really like my sister, one day, and this bing goes off on my phone, and it's this video. And it's my friends and my family all telling me they loved me and they were behind me and reasons why they were staying home. You know, my cousin after a kidney transplant, but that everybody was staying home for me and for my team. And it was just the most profound, uplifting thing. The Ottawa community did the same thing. And that, as healthcare workers, seeing those signs, seeing like it takes my breath away. This is my purpose. This is what I'm doing. We are doing amazing things.
You're giving me goosebumps right now. What a moment, very well expressed. And Kate, we want to thank you for everything you have done for this community. We appreciate you.
Oh, well, it's our pleasure. And I think like, thank you for this opportunity and the opportunity to talk about my team. But it's really the great work of the team here. And like, I'm just here to get to be the face of them. So thank you for that opportunity.